Mic check. All right. Rock. Getting some more work done. So I was working getting stuff with this augmentation table. Is there anything else that I wanted to add to this? I probably want to do I want to know what this living fortress is. So the compensators, those are still working, I think. No? Oh, doop doop. Come on. 32 of them. If we go into Tech, did I set up some of these to craft? Yes, the tier 8s. So I want these to be running. It's significantly faster. Significantly faster. The centrifuge, I'm not as worried about. This guy can definitely be faster. I could probably put these speed add-ons on these. Put them on the front, I can. That make these a lot better? Those are better. You can be faster still, so that's a tier 8. That's a tier 8. Sucks. Did that void that? What did that do? Oh, no, it kept it. Okay. I could continue to add to that. This alloyer here, speed tier 5, efficiency. Why is the order not working? That was weird because I think because I broke the block and I'm not using cable anchors on this. So it's going through making these guys. Do I have any more add-ons crafted already? No, but I should craft up a bunch more. Where is it at? It's like blue, right? This guy. I want 10 of these. I'm short on plastic. Plastic is short just because of this over here. Our cow is slow. I didn't really set up this in a way that was future proof when I did it before. I mean, it's definitely working better now. We're getting a lot of plastic in now. Okay, so how are these doing? How's everything else running? So I've got 64 of those. We've got enough fluxite. We need 4 nether stars. And then it's just the 32 Heisenberg compensators that we're waiting on. Just a couple more of those. Now, what else? Next, we're going to need the hyper redundancy matrix. Also going to need this research portal. That's simple enough. What is this? Adamant. Let's take those. I'll take that. I know I need a dubious container. Let's get this research started. That's going to take 2 minutes. So for this, the unholy intelligence. This says, gained by capturing a viable entity with a dubious container. And capture the brain of a small, magical, intelligent flying creature. The Allay might fit that description, although they always try to take the item from you. Perhaps you might also find another similar entity to capture. That might be a problem. We could do an occultism. Ooh, we have to sacrifice a Vex, though. Summon a random animal. What about the Vex? Summon Vex, a tier 3 glyph. We have not unlocked it, but I think that we probably could. I know I do have a scribe's table. So let's do possibly this over here. Nope, don't want it to be that way. I don't remember how to make the glyphs. Glyph summon Vex. Totem of Undying, and the Conjuration Essence. So I need the Imbuement Chamber with a book, a Wilden Horn, and a Starbuncle token. Those I can buy. Do I have the horn? No. Comes from a Wilden Hunter. That, if I take a look with our dislocators, I don't remember which place it was at. Dimension Dungeon, no. This one? No, but I can with my tempad. Location. That's a big lag spike. What's this? Another dance floor. That's the dance floor. All right, we can put that away. Oh, which one was that? We're at 168, 163. So honestly, I could throw this away. This one, we'll see what this one was. This is our big tunnel. Or like little mob area. Mob room. This is it. This is the Arcane Grove. My game lags pretty hard when I stream. Ooh, when I crashed the world. Perfect time to take a little bit of sip of my. Oh, I crashed the whole game. Dang. Sip of our root beer flavored CBUM energy drink. It's actually pretty good. It's been a while since I've had root beer. It doesn't have a bunch of caffeine. It's only got 112 milligrams, which is nice, but it is natural. I feel like I respond better to natural caffeine than artificial caffeine. World's loading up right now. We are at the loading page. We're scanning mod candidates. Yeah, I feel like natural caffeine, my body responds a little bit better to than artificial caffeine. Good to know the difference, I guess. The average amount of caffeine in a 12-ounce brewed iced coffee per USDA apparently is 112 grams. It's interesting the way that they come up with some of those numbers, right? It's like the average. Well, how are you averaging it? And how does it work out to an average? Like is that for like one scoop of caffeine for like 8 ounces of water? Or if you do 2 ounces of water or 16 ounces of water and you make two coffees. So is that less? Like, how does that work? What if you pack your coffee down like when it's like an espresso, right? If you like pack it down. So when I would make coffee with, you know, like the slow drip, whatever, what I would do, there we go, Mojang Studios. What I would do is I would put the coffee in there, however much I was going to use, the coffee grounds, and then shake it around a little bit and like kind of tap it on the counter to get it to compress down. And then I would use the little spoon to like make a little divot in the middle. That way, when the water would like drip down, it wouldn't like go around the side. I guess that's the difference with the espresso machine, right? Like it seals it in there, and you're supposed to pack the coffee in, so it's forcing the water through more coffee grounds. Oh, this always takes a little while to load up, even, and it's gonna be slower now because I'm streaming while it's happening. I think I just tried to do too much. I was loading the world and then tried to open the tempad. Probably should have just renamed the dislocator. I'll look and see if there's an anvil, or maybe I should have crafted up the draconic dislocator instead of trying to use the tempad. Pro tip: there are Easter eggs in Stoneblock Floor 4. Some funny, and others are just. I didn't see it. Does it just say chickens? Limes can spawn in swamps during a full moon. Feeding a cow antimatter may result in something. Events on average. I didn't see what that said. Loading terrain, though. Hopefully the world doesn't crash again. Would suck. Be a real short stream then, 15 minutes. Load it up, crash. I don't think it crashed for anything in particular. I was just trying to do too much. I've been in this arcane grove before, so I don't think there was something in here that would cause it to crash. I think it might have just been I was trying to be a little bit too ambitious with telling the game to do things. So what I'm wanting to do today is I wanted to try and finish up these augments, these cybernetic augments through Oratech. So I'm trying to do this little dubious container. And then we're going to set up some more stuff to get closer to finishing the pack. Now, I need to get into my system. For hostile neural networks. Take that guy and the learner. And if I remember correctly, the hunter that I need is right here. Wild and hunter. So I need the horn. This. That comes from the Wilden Hunter. So I just need one to spawn. And I'm not certain if it will spawn because of the light in here. And I do have night vision on because of the one of the augments through Auratech. So let's turn on the light overlay. That's another Weldon Hunter. So it's dark here, so I could probably put this down here. There it goes. So click him. Put that in there. Now do these count if I use the Qatar? They do? Yep, they do. We'll get a couple of these guys to spawn. Don't know what blocks are generating light in here. These ones are. So I need the Wilden Horn so we can make the Conjuration Essence. But I want to get a couple of models, get this faulty model turned up a little bit. Okay. So now I can head back home. Is there an anvil upgrade? I could get the anvil upgrade for this. So I could rename stuff on the fly. This is Arcane Grove. Okay, let's head back home to the World Engine. Streaming really does tank my computer really hard. That on. So this can go back in the system. I'm not dying to have a bunch of horns right now. And then we need to be over here. And I need some more pedestals. Don't need that agronomic source link. And then it's the horn, the book, and the Starbuncle Charm, which I could get more of these. Yeah, I can buy them. Well, that's fine. And then a source gem. Come on, give me one. So let's take our wand and some fuel. Let's grab like 8. Full stack. I want to undo that. I'll let this go faster because this is going to make a ton of essence or source. Let's put that away. And that's making that guy. Now I need a totem. It's going to be slow. Let's try some stuff. Render distance. Put on to 8 chunks. Quality graphics. Let's change it to fast. Clouds off. Weather fast. Leaves fast. Particles decreased. City shadows. We'll turn it down all the way. I think all of these are good. Still see the full world engine room here. With this render distance, I can. How far away is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go down to like 6 for my render distance. One more. Is that enough? Yeah, that's good. There's a slight little tiny bit of fog. That's fine though. So let's take our totem. So if I click that there and click that there, how does it work? Oh wait, it's like a chest, right? If I put that there, put those in there and click it. Let's see, ours. I'm gonna need a tattered tome. Also gonna need a spell book to cast the spell. Iron. Care too much about that. You I can just upgrade immediately, and then you I can almost upgrade. I don't have the Wilden Tribute, but that's fine. The hell? Oh, my tier 2, 3, all glyphs. Okay. Okay, scribe's table. Let's see, where's the index? Tier 3 glyphs? Summon Vex. Summons 3 Vex allies that will attack nearby hostile. These Vex will last a short time until they begin to take damage, but time may be extended with the extend time augment. Okay. Now, how does the table work? Can I type? I can type. Oh, there's a search bar right there. Scribe's table. To craft new glyphs, use a spellbook on a table to open the codex. Each glyph requires a set of items and experience points to unlock. Select a glyph by clicking on it in the menu and then hit select. Throw the items onto the table as rendered above, and the table will scribe into a new glyph. The table will also pull items from nearby inventories. That's why I put that chest there. Using the Dominion wand on the table will disable auto pull. You may also inscribe a spell onto spell parchments or enchanter's items. To do this, place a blank parchment on the table. Then with your spell book in hand, change the spell book. So spell book, tier 3, summon Vex, select. Not enough XP. Okay. Solve that. Tier 3, summon Vex, select. Okay. So we got the glyph. Now we click that to learn it. Now we are going to make a spell. How do we open the book? C to quick craft, not bound. Trolls. Category R's. Affinity UI, next slot, open book, C. Open book is C. Okay. So spell. Summon Vex is too powerful. Damn it. If I wanted to, you know what, going back to the Arcane Grove, let's do that. Because I think, hopefully the game doesn't crash again. Let's just sit still. Don't move. We don't want to spook the game. Okay, there's a bad guy in here. He was in here. Was in here. Where did he spawn from? Wraith. Wraith isn't what I want. The Archivoker. He spawns Vex, right? He does spawn Vex. He's invisible. Where's the Vex at, bud? He's like invisible. Right there. Oh. Okay. He's shooting me. There we go. What happened? Where'd that container go? Let's get another one. Because I feel like I used it. I feel like I clicked the Vex, but I did not get the thing. Let's see. Try an item. Perhaps another similar entity. Okay, that didn't work. Clicking summon Vex. Might not be working because that's like from a different mod, right? That's from Iron Spells and Spellbooks. Capturing. I think I have a sword that has capturing on it. Do not have a sword that has capturing on it. Okay, so what's the other way that I can summon a Vex? Wild and Stalker, Wild and Hunter. Like summoning a raid is an option, right? This isn't working. I think I put that... Yeah, it's in that pot. That's where that other dubious container went. So... Oritech. Is there a manual for Oritech? Let's see. I'm not seeing a manual. So going back to the documentation. There is some documentation in here. I don't remember how to open it, though. Where's my night vision? Remove the night vision. I don't want the night vision on. The unholy intelligence. There's a secondary way to craft this with strange matter and the refinery. I guess I got to do it that way. Just don't have a refinery set up yet. But I know that I do need strange matter. So I guess we'll just move that over to here. Let's take a wireless connection. To put down there, because I don't have room over here for any more. We're going to go in line with this. It's like 2 blocks over. We can start there. Leave that one. Okay, so the refinery? Can't make any of that. Cauldron is simple enough. Refinery chamber module, portable tank, fluid pipe. Just set up some crafting recipes for this. So that guy, and then we need that. This. Also this fluid pipe. Like so. Those go in just these assemblers here. Stock that back up. We need the refinery. Let's start with that. And this says can have up to 2 refinery tanks on top of it. So let's get 2 of those. So that, 2 of those, and this is a chunky boy here. Okay, so how many blocks do you need? You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. I should probably set up a better ore block. The ultimate block, we could do this. Promethium superconductors. Let's do this ultra block. Then maybe also this elite. You know what? Let's do the... No. That's fine. That's fine. These will go here. And the ultra, the elite, the ultra is better. So let's go with one of those guys. This should be decently fast. I did not make the other add-ons. I should. I'll kick that off in a minute. Why are you... Oh, you don't have any energy. Why do you not have energy? Why do you not have energy? What did I have? Oh, I didn't have any energy hooked up to you? Really? Where are you guys? Oh, you guys are getting energy from those gates. You're getting energy from nowhere? Okay, solve that. So let's get those core blocks. Which way do I want you facing? How do these work? Put these down. You need more core blocks? Let's just get like 20 of these. See what these look like. I should get some more of these, the power bank add-ons. Yep. Place it down, bud. What do you mean? It's clicking you. Okay, so I should... Oh, it should go on that way? Really? Now this one, does it make sense for this one to go that same direction? It's connected like that. But I can flip it. This way? What did I break? Where did this power cell come from? Where did I just break this power cell from? So I have extended reach. Okay, right here. So I have a lot of extra reach. I'm going to turn that off. Because I'm not used to it, and it's going to be a problem. Let's remove that. Now, weapon reach. Nah, let's just remove all the reach. They're nice to have, but I feel like it's going to mess some stuff up. Moss blocks and tanks. Not there. Want it to be... this. Does that make more sense? I don't like the way it's like doing that right there though. I think I want it to be facing away. Let's put it right there. The refinery will go here and here. So that's like connected right there. Okay, now strange matter. You're getting lava, you're getting the enderic compound, and you're getting these out. Those three are coming out. So I can probably just put an import bus on this. And I think I need to change this enderic compound recipe. This. Enderic. Yeah, enderic. That's what I said. So that's 2, but if we do the fragmenting forge, it would be a lot better and faster, or the pulverizer. I have a pulverizer. Oh, the pulverizer. Wow, the pulverizer is just a single block. Okay. So that means you can't make it faster, right? They go on the back. Oh, right there. So is there room for me to put the pulverizer over here? Not really. So let's take one of our add-ons. And let's get like 10 of these crafting up. Ah, missing the plastic still. So this, a pattern, that can go away. Really don't want to take all that out of my inventory because I feel like I'm using it still. This is the stuff that I've been using with the augments. So import and acceleration cards. Pattern provider, importer, acceleration cards in there. There. I get some cables and wireless setup kit because I need to link this guy. Don't need that gate. Do need these cables. Okay, so you should be able to make enderic compound. Once I get you hooked up to power. I'm going to put that here. Yep, you've got power, so put that there. Plastic, I need to buff again. Okay. Wondered if it would be faster for me to do the other latex production. I feel like it could be. Okay, so add on. Let me try and make like 5 of these. Yeah. How much plastic are you gonna take? 400. Okay, so we don't need these. I'm trying to make this strange matter. So we're gonna export lava and enderic compound. And then I'll just put down drawers. So I will use an import-export bus. And if I do lava and direct compound first, and I need a crafting card, acceleration cards. And I want this to try exporting the first item until the network is empty, then try the next items. So do you work there? It might not work right there. Might need to put it here. Machine quality 6. 2 extra chambers. You need an import bus, but you're not working. So I need an entangled block. We're gonna oh wait. Will this work now? No. Order and acceleration cards. Now you'll work. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now you get compound. It's using that to make my add-ons. It's crafting some here, though. This needs to be faster. What kind of add-ons do I already have? None. Okay, you're getting Indiric compound, and you also need lava. And then insert that. Get our crystal binder, and I can power you hopefully from here. Yeah. Here we're gonna get strange matter, and sulfuric acid, shoal fire, and strange matter. Fantastic. Now, is there a way to make you faster? There's no add-on section here, so I don't think so. So what I need to do is take 3 drawers. I could use a drawer like this. Take our 3 tanks. We'll take 3 pullers. Hopefully this will work. This is going to be pulling from the north. North. Those are all north. Strange matter. Fire. Sulfuric acid. Sweet. Super upgrade those so they hold 512 buckets. We will lock these and then link them up. So now we have access to those. We're going to do all that. The add-ons. What's wrong with our add-ons? Oh, this is just slow. Okay. Wonderful. Let's try this. see if the game will be happier about these. Yeah, I was worried that it was going to break that. That's kind of a bummer. I don't really want those there. We'll put them there later, but not right now. Okay, so this thing's running at a decent speed, and we've got sulfuric acid, shoal fire, 10 buckets, strange matter. Now, I can speed this up. That's good. And then we can take this guy, fluid separation, to make an unholy container. That goes in the centrifuge. And then we need just one of these. You're going to start working? Sweet. I need the... The power, like, dropped down really fast, and then it picked back up. I'm not sure why. Did I finish these? No? What's going on here? Oh, the empowerer is kind of slow. Okay. So let's take that. Which apparently was some sort of challenge. And then if we go back into here, the research portal, ender pearls, obsidian, adamant. Adamant. Let's take a stack of that. Stack of obsidian. Stack of pearls. Begin that research. What is this? 64 energite, 32 carbon sheets, and another star. Need more of this energite. This is made in the alloyer or the energizer. I'm probably going to move it to the energizer. Yeah, especially since this block works in there. That's a way better deal. No, did I just cancel that? No, it's still working. Okay. And what was this? Another star and carbon sheets. I don't have enough plastic. Still don't have enough plastic. So let's get our star. And upgrade our chicken. Is there a plastic chicken? No. No, because there's a latex cow. What was it? The carbon sheets. That. Got molten carbon, this block of energite. So what are you crafting? Still crafting those. The energite doesn't use any of that fluxite. In research. So we just need, this to finish, get flight, get the reduced gravity, and then we'll be able to get living fortress. Okay. Drop those off in there. Save that there. Let's get our Energite. Block of Energite. We're going to change that. Block of Energite is going to come from here. Block of Fluxite is going to be this. It's a crafting recipe. And then this Energite is going to be a conversion going that way. So crafting, orb. This is a pattern provider, so that goes there, and this is an assembler recipe. There. Got that. What quest did we unlock? Oh, the R's tools. Okay. Where are we at with this? Light. A wind charge? Brother. Really? 4 Energite. So we can install that overclock, so we get 10 more hearts. This, I need another compensator. Don't have one in here. Creates an integrated wormhole generator with station coordinates. Creates return portal to enhancement station. Okay. So flight is going to be the ion thruster, 16 promethium, 32 plutonium. Ion thruster. Another, we'll call it 32. I need another 28 of these. Should be easy enough. We also need promethium. Let's get, is a stack? Yeah, stack is too expensive. How much is it? 16. We can do that. Then 32 pellets. Do I have pellets in here? No. Okay. So we got our thrusters. And we need wind charges. So we're going to have to go to a copper trial chamber. This is copper, right? Waxed copper. Yes. And I'm going to need my deep learner and a model framework. Actually, I might be able to buy the breeze. Yes, I can buy it from the Echo of the Infernal. Where's it at? Right there. Is there anything else in here that I need? Discount? The blaze cake would be nice. I'm running out of money. We are not doing well on money. And what are you? Basic? Okay, so it does work. Let's go back to the world engine. And these are set up over here. I probably don't need Ignis anymore. I can take Ignis out. Put that in there. I'm going to get the overworld and also the breeze prediction, which, ooh, breeze rods. And, okay, those can be made into charges. Okay. So we need to store those and those. We'll do that. And then what else do we need for flight? The promethium and the pellet. So our power is going super slow. Oh, now it's done. That's waiting on that. That's waiting on plutonium. Okay, is there a problem with the particle accelerator? I think there is. Yeah, it looks like it failed. Wait. Yes, it did fail. So to reset it, I have to take the disk out. We'll see those go back in there, drop the disk in there. Now, I'm not certain if it's going to have issues while I'm streaming. There might be issues with it being automated while I'm streaming. Just because of like tick lag and stuff. No, it looks like it worked. $165 buckets of sulfuric acid, 83 shoal, 32 strange matter. Okay, so you're doing uranite, you're doing that, you're doing that. Just waiting on, wow, the empowered Restonia. Is there a faster way to do this? I think so. I think other than like the Watch of Flowing Time, which I don't have enough money to buy another one. I don't know which one it's better to accelerate. Maybe it's better to just accelerate the Empowerer. Okay, so we got the plutonium. Just waiting on everything else. None of this is trying to run, so we're just waiting on the forge. I don't know which thing to accelerate. I think the Empower is what you want to accelerate, not the stands. Efficiency tier 8. Okay. That's just waiting on more Restonia. That's waiting on the crafter dude. That's waiting on the crafter dude as well. Then I should put some acceleration stuff in here. Overclockers. These guys. Make this faster. Now with the overclocker, this is a world engine thing. Can't make those. Or you can buy them. Sounds like our particle accelerator is working fine. Okay. I have not done any progression. It's just been working on this stuff. Pop that down there, make this even faster. $70, 200, 190. Why is this 170, but this is 200? Oh, because it's got a better upgrade on it? Yeah, that's a tier 9 upgrade. This is only a tier 5. Okay. That makes sense. I just saw that they were the same color. That'll probably craft like instantly, right? Okay, that's done. That add-on is done. Now that won't fit on there. But this one I can just upgrade. I could put a lot more lasers down. I mean, that's an option, right? So let's get 4 of those. And 4 of those, and then we'll get those guys. And a building block. The add-ons will go here. The lasers go there. And then I need the targets. Then hook them up to power. Go. That's better. Probably should have done that a lot sooner. I think it makes sense probably to do 2 more, right? compensator. Got our 2 lasers. I need ores. And the add-on, one more of these guys. And add you, and you, and you. Yes, also target that. Yeah, so that's a lot better. Okay, so finishing over here, flight. Just waiting on our Promethium. I don't need that, but it would be really easy to get. 6 attack damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see. Fluxite and a direct compound. The Fluxite is easy. I don't have any Fluxite there. Fluxite and a direct compound. The Heisenberg compensator. It's probably better to switch that to using the unholy intelligence. Right? Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I need some more of this. That stole some of it. Come on. In that research. So 16 Promethium. We're almost there. Something else I needed to activate. Not that. That. 8 more armor points. Yeah. So we are armored up. Don't care about that. These are all installed. So we're just waiting on this, another 100 seconds. Getting our 2 more Promethium. This is working on super chips, super AI chips. Heisenberg compensator, fantastic. Here we go, one more. Let's go. And then I need to edit that recipe. You begin research. Why are you not working? Ion thruster, wind charge, 32 pellets, 16 Prometheus. Oh, is it because something else is currently doing it? The arcane? Is this an arcane workstation? Yeah, it is. Okay. So in another 55 seconds, we can use that. Okay. So let's fix that compensator. Because we want it to use not this recipe, but this recipe. Right? That should be a lot easier to make one. Promethium. We can use Jewel. It gets used here. Resonant Void. We could probably make this faster. So flight, begin that research. This takes 4 more enderic compound to activate. And that does 6 more attack damage. So we need that. Once this is done researching in about 2.5 minutes, we'll be able to do reduced gravity. And then we'll also be able to get living fortress, which should be pretty neat. These would probably be good to get. Cloak might be nice. But really, I think this is just going to be a ton more armor, because this is like 8 armor, 6 armor, 4 health, 4 armor. And that gives us a decent amount of armor, even without having armor on. We almost have a full set of armor without any armor. So another minute, 2 minutes or so. It'd be nice to be able to look at this and see what the requirements are, but I don't know. It's probably going to be some more of this Promethium. Okay, we fix that. This means we need the Dragon Heart, so we need to go to the Twilight to get our Fiery Blood because we have everything else. The Ether Gas, we also need to set that up. So we'll go to the Twilight first, and then I'm going to set up a compact machine. Which we buy these. Probably go with the 45 by 45 by 45. We can't make any of these. We're going to spend money on it. We might as well get a big one. And then I'm also going to set up a really cool portal that goes to it as well. I could probably do this. Let's see. Energite, Fluxite, Duratium. Energite, Fluxite, Duratium. Is that enough? No. Need that. Is that enough? No, 48 flux gates. Missing plastic. 32. Yeah, that'll give me enough. The processing unit. There's not a faster way to craft that, which kind of sucks. Let's see, a tier 5 add-on. 3, 2, 1. Boom, I need 4 more ion thrusters. Actually, I don't need that flight because I have flight. Creative style free flight. You need 64 magnetic coils, 48 fluxite, and phantom membranes. Now, what coils do I have? Fluxite. Take that. And this just comes from that laser, which I should probably make sure is still working, because I feel like it's not working. It's 32. Eight. Phantom membranes. Oops. Gravity. Counters planetary pull with anti-gravitational nodes. Reduces gravity by 50%. I'm going to turn that off. Then finally, we'll have everything we need in another 100 seconds to get our living fortress, which should be pretty cool, if you ask me. And then we're going to go and work on our Twilight Forest stuff, which will be this section here. So I got the compass already, found within the Twilight Forest ring. The Vault of the Lich is the first of 5 Twilight bosses you need to find. So if I take out our compass, and if I search Twilight Forest Lich, our compass here is pointing in this direction. 30 more seconds till we get anti-gravity. Void Flame Fuel. I could work on this. Getting this set up. This will be simple enough, though, because I can use the research chamber to get the fluids. The coal, I'll have to set up automation. That'll take a little bit of time, but I can handle that. That'll be easy. So I don't need that, but this guy right here. Ooh, uranium pellets? Ooh, I don't know if we get that. Uranium gems? Uranium dust. Okay. Uranium pellet, 3, 4. So we'll use this recipe. That's in the assembler. The uranium gem comes from the atomic forge. And we've got everything there. Okay. So that's that. And then forge. And how much of this do we need? 64. 64 uranium pellets. And we need fluxite blocks. Was it fluxite block? Yeah, that's going to be a problem because we're not going to have enough. You're a little bit slow. Does that make that work faster, or do I need this to work faster? We're not getting enough power. Do I have you hooked up to power? I think so. Yes, it is hooked up to power. Needs an add-on. I can't put an add-on there because there's a cable there. I need to put more lasers on that. But if I put more lasers on it, they're going to end up in that inventory. So I need to move this crystal. Gotta break this. Move this crystal. Let's take those pellets out. The laser is gonna go here. Let's get a better core. Don't know that it matters. Laser is gonna go here. Or the budding crystal is gonna go there. And then need our target block. I should probably get another 4 and another laser. I won't have an upgrade available for this laser, but that's okay. Laser 4, target designator. These guys are getting power there. There. And I need to pull from both of these. So this pull is going to be on up. And then I'm going to need a pull on an tangled block. This is going to be on the bottom. You've got 10 in there, and so once I do that, that should start to work. Yes. And that's going to clip through there a little bit. Okay. Now, if I put a growth accelerator on here, does that work? They're only looking at that one crystal, it looks like. Oh, don't want it to do that. So if we take a growth accelerator to place down here, but I probably need to rotate it. Facing down. And put a gate on there. Will that make this work faster? Don't think it does. Don't think that helps. It's really slow. I feel like it's not working that well. Tier 5 speed add-on. Let's get one of these. I'm missing plastic. Damn. Plastic production sucks. Okay, so let's finish this out. So 64 blocks of fluxite. Do I have enough fluxite? Oh, wow, I'm missing a lot. We could particle accelerate it, but that's kind of pointless. It's a mob drop from an amethyst silverfish. Is there a molten fluxite? Like from a cow? Probably not, right? Um, hmm. See how long it takes to make one of those. What else here? Nothing that's like a big deal. I have a little bit of fluxite, but like not enough. Four stars, 32 adamant. Got 32 adamant. Just need the stars. Are my chickens running? Are there chickens over here that are running? This doesn't need to be here. Soul sand, chicken, and what's this? Uranium. Yeah, I do need the uranium. I don't really need the soul sand. Maybe that'll help with our lag a little bit. Let's see. How is all of this going? Slow. So you're working on... I need to put Restonia crystals over here. On, what's up, Slayer? Putting more lasers around the amethyst on each side. Yeah, I would... So I could put a bunch of lasers, like, on top here. The thing that's kind of a bummer is you have to pull from each laser, which isn't, like, terrible. And really, like, after this craft is done, I could, like, move some of my lasers over there. So let's put some Restonia in here and set this to, like, 32. Batch size on 1. Oh, wait, that's just always going to run. I am curious if the laser can break these force fields. I think it might be able to. Let's check. I don't know the range on the lasers. Yeah, I don't think it can. I think it can probably break this. Yeah, so it'll break that. But I don't think it can break that force field block. Yeah, I can't break that. I've been looking for ways to be able to break those. Okay, so our add-on is done, right? I can put that there, and that'll make this faster. But then also, since I have this designated, I could set that. Okay, so it broke that accelerator, which is okay. So I could put those there just for the time being. It'd be better, because it looks like they're targeting a couple of different ones. Is it better to have the budding amethyst, like, at a different angle? Need 64 blocks of this. Means I need a lot more. Can also be created by harvesting grown amethyst with an enderic laser. I can probably put this accelerator on this side. Facing up. That might make it a little bit faster. I feel like it's still going to take a long time. It does have modular routers. Honestly, I haven't, like, used modular routers really at all. I don't know, I just feel... I don't know, I don't think it's a bad mod at all. I do feel like it gets used a lot, and it's... I don't know, it feels kind of boring. But I do think it's a good mod. I do. So, what I need to do is take my target designator just to change these lasers so they don't go and break anything. Then my cardboard box can go here. Move this laser. And then a growth accelerator can go here. Gate can go there. Then if I target this now, think those can all work. These can work. And these can work. So that should be significantly faster. And for some reason, you fired? Why did you fire? There's not like a fluxite singularity, is there? Oh, it's probably because I used so much to make this energite. That's probably why. Let's see if it's a world engine. Okay, I'll set up some crafts. And then I need the item pullers and senders. MK1. Like so, that's a crafting recipe. The blank module, also a crafting recipe. The level 2, like that. And then the, oh, not that. So the sender, that's going to be, you have 12,000 of these arrows. The regular bow. That gets used to make 4 of those, and that gets used... I don't think I need the MK3. How are you doing today, Slayer? So let me get one of those. Get a 2-puller MK2s. Really? I don't have a piston? I don't have a piston recipe. Seems a little wild. I'm doing alright. Just trying to get some... Oh, those are assemblers. Just trying to get some work here done. That way I can get this pack finished out. Let's see. Made the router. Probably 2 pullers and do 1 sender. So that'll go here. We're gonna pull the bottom. Oh, wait. Reset that one. That's gonna pull. Do I not know how this works? Shouldn't that be pulling? Oh, wait. I thought you could set it to, like, more than 1. Or is it like a retriever? Extruder, flinger, placer, puller. Void. Isn't there a module that lets you pull from more than one thing? Distributor. Puller. Extract items. Huh. Let's see. Tory. Is there a way for me to be able to connect to multiple inventories? I don't think so. This doesn't really work because I'd have to put... I've got 10 lasers here, and the modular router only has spots for 9. So the modular router doesn't even work for this. Like, Super Factory Manager would work. Also, just these item pipes would work. I didn't want to just pipe these up like this, but I guess it works. Okay, so let's put that away. Don't need these or that. Just need a stack of blocks of these, which probably would have been easier to craft up just by hand. Take those, do our last final upgrade, which gets us 10 health. That's going to take 2 minutes. We get 5 more hearts. We've got 3 rows of hearts currently. And then we're going to go do this guy. We're going to need our tool here. What kind of gems do we have that are good for weapons? What kind of weapon is this? Does it say? Because this says light weapons. Light weapons. Ranged. Melee weapons. Durability. Really care about durability. It doesn't have any durability issues. Knockback. Knockback. Hold damage? No. 10% crit damage. Fire resistance. Hold damage. Attack speed. More crit damage. Bows, tools, light armor, staves. Hold damage. Attack damage. Maybe. Fire damage. Bows, tools. Weapons or tools, experience. Attack damage. Crit chance. Evocation. Magic resistance. Experience. Magic resistance again. 20% attack speed. Okay, so how does... Missing inputs. Don't know how this works. Don't really care all that much either. Okay, so that does not go in there. So how do I put gems in this? In an anvil? No? Let's see, apotheosis. In the... I have no idea. How do you use the sockets? Because it's not that. Definitely not the salvaging table. Not the gem cutting table. This is a different mod. Ooh, I can enchant this. How many more levels do I need? 90. I need levels. Not that. What'd we get? Bane of Arthropods, looting 6, efficiency 7, unbreaking. And knowledge of the ages. Sure, why not? Okay, so I don't know how gems work. So that's fine. Maybe I'll use those someday. And what was the last thing that I was just waiting on? This. We need 4 adamant. Install. Okay, so I think we're ready to go to the Lich. Now, our compass is facing that direction, which is east. So we should use the end east portal. Oh, add gems with the smithing table. That's probably right. Thank you, Slayer. Yeah, look at that. So fire damage, crit damage, attack damage, crit chance, attack speed, attack speed. I feel like that one was better though. 20% attack speed. I think I'll definitely take that. 2 attack damage. my current attack damage. It's pretty good. We got a lot of crit chance. 5% crit chance. I could put a couple on there and get us all the way up to like a 85% crit chance, or maybe I should do crit damage. Got 2 more slots. More attack speed. More crit damage. Yes. Let's take that out. Deep Slate South. We'll put in End East. Go put these gems away. This thing's pretty wild now. Okay. Let's get another dislocator. For the Twilight stuff. It's trying to teleport us there. Might take a minute. Or maybe it's not working. I don't think that I've been that direction yet, so it's probably trying to... Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to say it's probably taking a minute because it's like loading the world. Ooh, we're like right in the middle of a dungeon, it looks like. Look on the map. The Ender Grotto. We'll do some exploring in here. What's this? So this is at Y163, so it's really high up. 185, 214. We're at 133. What do you have? These guys suck because it's like always the exact same thing. I will take diamonds to take another pitcher plant. All right, bud. And then I need our destruction catalyst. We're just going to go straight up. When it's dark up here. Let me take my pocket storage. And let's set this and rename it. End dungeon. Then I need another dislocator. And let's search Twilight Lich. It's probably still going to be too far away. Ew, what is that? Ucky. Ender Maptera. Ender Golem? What do you drop? Nothing? Oh, he dropped dark matter? He didn't drop dark matter. I think the loot chamber did. Keeping that in my inventory. I don't need anything else. Ew. Place is kind of cool looking though. So coming around the corner, we look at this. What's this? The Watcher. I don't think any of these mobs in here are going to give me any issues. What are these? Voidstone? Ooh, they're tough. Obsidian trap block. They look cool. Whole bunch of barrels. Oops. Didn't mean to break all of that. Okay. Are these chests any good? We'll never know. The ink is decent. Stasis, I don't care about that. Let's see. Is there anything in this dungeon worth worrying about? Some cool looking blocks here. Tinted glass. Nothing in here looks... This is some sort of structure, so let's try and head over to that. Let's see, making our way downtown, walking fast. Some crafting tables. This way, going this way. Ooh. What is this? Oop, he's a bad guy. He's spawning something. Their Ender Golem? Random Greater Combat Relic. Smithing template for this armor. Okay. Steel cape. What's that? Remarkably flexible yet durable material forms the basis of this cape, providing not only protection for its wearer, but also retaliation when their safety is threatened. So it's got like thorns on it. Okay. All that stuff in the system. Some more wraiths. Not really worth anything. Just a big... Looks like there's a legendary bad guy here. We get to him though. We just spawn like outside. Okay. What does he drop? And nothing. It didn't drop anything. That kind of sucks. Put blackstone in there. We'll put endstone bricks in there too. Let's see. Spawners for ender icky things. Ooh, what is this? Molten diamond? For what? Hmm. Not really a point to having the molten diamond. Okay. Just a little decoration piece. False wheat, huh? Interesting. Not sure. Let's see. This looks like it might be another dungeon of some sort. So let's take a look over there. Some campfires. This would be a cool place to have a base as well. Where was we were looking over this way? We got some gold. Take that. Watcher. We're already over there. What are these blocks? Mangrove? They look like mangrove. Is there anything in here? Ender Guardian. Hey, bud. Ooh. Ah. Well, that wasn't great, obviously. So let's get our gear. Where is it? Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. There we go. Bro. Okay, we're gonna have to wait on our back timer. Apparently I did not have enough health and armor. I should probably turn on the gem armor or use the gem armor. I don't have my backpack. Okay. So this is gonna be tricky. I need to get my grave, get the hell out of there. 6 more seconds. I gotta get my grave, get out of there, and then put the gem armor on. I think the gem armor is better than the armor that I have. Run, 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 run. I'm over here. Do this. Swap for this. Oh, he's regenning his health. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our red guitar. just kill him this way. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, we got a netherite chicken, apparently. Where did that come from? Put our hotbar back. Put our lifestone away. Get rid of our shamey death markers. Let's look around. Let's see. Where did that chicken come from? Ooh, there's a bad guy here. Athletic boss. Now, I think knowledge of the ages is not... So I don't want to be killing stuff with the knowledge of the ages. Because I think converted to experience. Yeah, so those legendary bosses and stuff, I really need to kill with a different weapon. Is this more of that weave stuff? No. So let's put all of this away, except I need that dislocator back, that unbound one. Made an Enderman mad. I don't know where he's at, though. So I think this dungeon was something that I needed. Does that guy... that guy drop something? Finding the end dungeon. Where is the thing? Bounty board. Remnant. The Otherworld dungeon. Ender Guardian. Okay, I did get that. But it's locked, so I did complete it. But it automatically gives you the money for it? Hopefully? Okay. Don't know what's going on with this dungeon. By 214. Let's see. Okay, I've been in one of these before. This guy is nothing to worry about. So I think it's just some ancient knights. Yeah. He just like took 10 seconds to die there. Let's see. Didn't drop anything. So looking at our map, what is this? Another dungeon? Let's go over there. What Y level is that? Really low. Did I already search for this? Found. How far over do we need to go? Pretty far. Two more, maybe? Let's do three. Then this way. And then what Y level is this? Y 64. Back up. Okay, so what is this? Walk in here on foot. Void infused endstone bricks. Nothing for that. There's no recipe. There's a boss there. Come on. What do we get from him? Lauren the Mobius is Iron Forged, Flame Forged. Brigandine of the Skies. Oh, it enables flight. Yeah, I did almost get stuck in a death loop there. But, I mean, I've been playing this game for a long time. Ain't gotta worry about me getting stuck in a death loop. I'll get it figured out. Okay, what's in here? That's a chest, that's a chest. Take the ink. Moonstone, I'll take that. Some scrolls. Some potions. Well, a bunch of gems, some paradots. Amulet of concentration. Long cast become uninterruptible. Ooh, 45% crit damage? That's a nice one. Blank runestone. Let's see. What was that? Trap block. Common ink. Elixir. Oh, there's another golem guy. Wasn't like a big one though. Don't think this is any. Doesn't really seem like it. It's another end grotto. Okay, so we need to go that way for our locator. Let's go. Might be worth it to go to the Ocean dungeon. Twilight. We teleported in like over here, right? Let's go home and go back through that portal. No one just head straight out. In this direction, because that's the way the compass says to go. Then we'll go until we hit Maze Stone, which hopefully isn't too far. Maybe I should have used the ocean teleporter. Might have made more sense. If I keep going this direction, I'll hit the ocean teleporter. Let's see. That's 1900. It's 2000, so I'm close. Here we go. Here's Maze Stone. Status found, 131 blocks. So I can probably just teleport there. Oop, game froze. There it goes. Let's give it a second just in case it's trying to load something in. Hang out here for just a second. Minotaur. Is there something that you guys drop that I need? Raw meat. Don't think so. What's this? Birch, andesite. This is a puzzle. So let's set a spawn here and this. Lich. Put that away. I don't need the compass. Don't think I need the meef. If I do, I can get it back. Okay. I have to reorganize these, but I cannot do anything with breaking them. Oh, I need to use the computer monitor to slide blocks around to open the door. So what does that do? I hit F5. Okay. Then what else needs to happen here? You did blocks appearing in some seconds. Okay. Blocks appearing where? Through here? Oh. Neat little door. So what other sword do I have? You do 9 damage. You do 28. How much do you do? 12. Lifesteal, fire, crit. That's probably better. So I gotta smack the pearls back, right? This is just the lich. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. Now we need to do the Yeti, but didn't we just get a thing? Yeti locator. Okay, so we got that already. Which is just this way. Now, is there anything in here worth breaking and stealing? No, there's nothing we can break and steal, I'm guessing. So if we right click on that, it's 3,000 blocks, you're saying? So you want me to go that direction, which would be the south portal. Okay. So let's head back home. Then go over to this guy. I'm going to go ocean south. I don't need... What's this? To make an ominous campfire? Oh, we can use it to turn a horse into a zombie horse. Okay. Necromancy gem. Oh. Make the zombie scepter and recharge it. Okay. This we can make a banner item. Keep those things. I don't need that. Right. Now, on hit, gain ancient knowledge. I want to take knowledge of the ages off of this. Everything else I'm fine being on there. I don't want knowledge of the ages to be on. So that I can get. I need to go through this portal. It'll take it a minute to load. We need to get to the Hydra. We're going for the fiery bottle. Ugh. I'm gonna grab my water. into it. All right, so the Lich. So 1,400 blocks that way still? Wait, which way is that? That's heading back towards... No, it's not. So what is this dungeon? Aquabound Expanse. 1,400 blocks. So I probably need to go east, huh? Or west. Should probably go through the Ocean West portal. Maybe that'll make this. Whoops. Ocean West. Let's try that. Let's go. 2,600 blocks. So I'll wait for this to load in. Okay. 1,800 blocks. Dude. So you're saying go directly that way. Which would put me, let's see, that's 2,600. 1,800 would be like here. So we'll go to not Ocean South. But end south? $2,000 blocks still. So you want me to go, or 1,000 blocks. You want me to go, I'm at like 0. Sort of like here. Okay. I don't know why. It would be really nice. What I should do before I get into hacks like this, what I would like to do actually is like use one of those mods that generates the world and do that. Like this pack would probably be more fun, especially streaming, if I just had the whole world generated. $900 blocks, dude. Killing me. Gotta walk 900 freaking blocks. Ugh. Okay, it's loading this dungeon. That's why it kind of chugged like that. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better just to like stay here and then look around. Well, Twilight. I don't know. We'll just walk. We'll just walk 1,000 blocks away. Probably force our game to crash. 600 blocks now. Guess we're making progress. Come on. Come on, world. So we've got the Yeti, the Hydra, and the Snow Queen before we get to the Twilight Vault. And we'll get the new thing opened up. I do need to go through the Abyssal Sacrifice. Go into this dungeon. I should probably consider upgrading my armor. Because right now we're sitting in a combination of either Eclipse Alloy or Project E. Getting to the Wyvern and the Draconic and then the Chaotic might be worth it. But also, I haven't really played very much with the current Draconic Evolution armor system. This place looks... Is it just another grotto? I think it's just another... How far away are we? 300 blocks. I think I went and grabbed my water. Didn't actually drink any of it. 189 blocks. There, move that over there. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this mechanic isn't all that fun. I mean, I get it, like the Stoneblock and having your rings around. But it's like, oh, hey, we're just gonna walk out here super far doing a bunch of world generation and 32 blocks. So let's let this generate a little bit. There's nothing here that we can see, but I know that we're gonna need a dislocator. Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if the world was loading faster. So let's click our portal in here to the Yeti. Let it load up. You must defeat the Lich before entering this vault. Yeah, no, I get that. I already did that. Let's change this to Yeti. Put it away. Probably can't fly here. Oh, no, you can fly, apparently. What do these buttons do? Probably nothing. They're just decoration. Let's see. Is this chest any good? Not really. A ring of thrift. Take these bookshelves. Book and quill. Don't care about that. I'll take those. Ooh, that I think can go in a thing. Healing power, feather falling, power, efficiency. That I can put... Yep, I can put that in a bonsai tree, so that's nice. This thorn of roses. Looks like I can use it just like any other flower. How do I get it? What's this? At first glance, an ordinary golden ring with a few small pink gemstones. However, their arrangement is not random. They somehow manage to retain the wearer's outgoing mana, preserving and returning it. Casting a spell, there's a chance no mana will be consumed. Okay. Don't care all that much about that. Oh, look at Snowy. Hey, bud. Ooh, this is a big jump here. I feel like sometimes they're easier. Moonworms. Ooh, that's a good gem. Some cake. Rabbit's pocket watch. Bjorn Valley. Hey. How are you doing? Did you finish, did you, finish Star Technology yet? Oh, I fell in a hole. So you gotta jump from this side. Can't hurt him. I think having jump boost doesn't help all that much here. No, don't fall. I almost fell in that hole. Hey. Let's see, what's this? Pedestal of the Frozen Queen. So take that. Ooh. Let's see, on a weapon, killing an enemy with cold damage increases loot drops by 66%. Interesting. We've got some packed ice. Let's see. Got frustrated with some of the changes after the update, so I think I'm going to let it bounce a couple more recipe breaking updates before I go back. Any idea for what the rabbit's pocket watch is for? No, it looks like it gives it gives buffs though. So if we put it in our hotbar, it gives speed, jump boost. So I think that's all it does, speed and jump boost. What's this? The Yeti. There's a boss there. Is the Yeti dropping fur? I don't think it's dropping fur. No, it is dropping fur. Do I need the fur? Reduces fall damage by 90%. Interesting. Can I break? How am I supposed to get over to this guy? Oh, here we go. What did he drop? Steep price, taking a spot in the hotbar, yeah. What recipes broke and got you turned off of Star Technology? Because I know you were really far. I don't know how much farther you got. Put me down, bro. So probably just fighting this Yeti, right? That's a good gem right there. Yeah, the name mobs are a thing. You have to hit Control T to open up the apotheosis thing and work through the different world tiers here. So like this is set all the way up to difficulty 5. Could change it back down. And I think there's more information here. So changing it up to the top level, your chance drops on equipment is higher and you can get better purities on like your gems and stuff. You also get more experience and better luck, but then the monsters have more armor toughness, armor pierce, and protection pierce. So if you don't tier up through Apotheosis, those guys won't actually spawn. I don't know why sometimes you just do, like, no damage. What the hell happened here? Darkness? Why did that teleport me home? That was weird. Will the back command work? Yes. Okay, so that guy made me teleport, but I'm not sure why. Okay, I don't think there's anything particular worthwhile in here. I mean, there's some chests. But I think I just fight the Yeti and call it good. Now, I probably want to switch my armor. Make sure this is loaded. Can't break any of this. Okay, let's summon the Yeti. Let's see, attack speed. This weapon is so good. And I didn't think to use the chainsaw, the right click. Let's see, it seems like some of the mobs have a one-hit insta-kill sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you warp home instead of dying? Interesting, because in the last vault, I died a bunch of times. Yeah, so using this thing is, like, pretty sweet. I need to try it with some of the other bosses, too. Wonder if it'll work on those snowmen. Ah. That one I can't reach. Yeah, doesn't work. He's protected. Okay, so now, going into this, we got this guy. We got the Hydra and the Snow Queen. 2 new vaults. The lower levels of the Twilight Fortress Ring. Okay, now my question. Okay, so that's the Yeti, that's the Snow Queen. 2,800 blocks, 2,600 blocks. Dude. Telling me. So you want me to go super far north. You want me to basically go directly east. So I guess we'll do the Snow Queen first, because I know that one I need. Are there any good gems? Don't need the Yeti. Wait, let me grab that Yeti trophy. Don't know if I'm gonna need that. Oh, the tunnel grind is crazy. Bjorn Valley, have you seen my base? So the CBUM energy, not an ad. It's this so Chris Bumstead is like a Mr. Olympia bodybuilder. Won Mr. Olympia like, I don't know, 6 times or something like that. And he's got an energy drink. I just tried it today. So this is the base. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's pretty neat. I haven't upgraded the Draconic Ball yet, but I do have a particle accelerator down here in the World Engine area, which I think is pretty neat. I could change this. I think I can just, is it the uranium? That's not the particle accelerator. It's the plutonium dust. Oh wait, I think it's broken. Let's see. Yeah, it's currently broken. So to fix it, you got to take out that disk, then reset that. That puts the items in here because it's going to try and craft another one. Or it should. Now it should. Yeah, so that puts that in there. Put that in there. It's going to trigger. Yeah. Yep, this is the world engine. So here's our particle accelerator doing its thing. There we go. And it's actually automatic too. So it's a really simple setup here. The ring is just around the inside of this guy. And then it, for the pattern, it sends it into this interface. And then I've got a disk here and an export bus here. The world wasn't so laggy. It'd be working better. But this export bus is exporting the fluxite. This one is exporting the uranium dust, but it's on a redstone signal. And then I've got the particle accelerator speed sensor from Oratech things. Once this hits 1499, and I could adjust that a little bit lower, I think. I could probably do something like probably like 1480 or something like that, because it picks up the speed and then it has to send it, and then the accelerator or the exporter kicks on, puts the uranium in there, and then it just sends it out too. So it actually makes contact about right here, and then it just gets imported from there. So it's a completely automatic system using a little AE2 subnet there. That's pretty good. I did a same subnet setup with Draconic Evolution. So it sends the pattern in, pattern provider here sends it into this interface. And then there are just storage buses on the injection crafters and the fusion crafting core. And all you have to do is set this on a slightly higher priority. And then you can just put an input bus here on the main network. So, and actually, so fun fact, all these blocks are protected, right? But they're not. They're not protected if you're outside of the bounding box, right? So over here, if I take this guy, right, you can't break the blocks. But if you are outside of the protected area, you can break the blocks. So like if I come up right here, now these ones you can't break. These dungeon blocks you can't break, but you can break these. And you can also break them with the destruction gadget. So I can click that. Boom. You can delete all those blocks. So that's actually how I got rid of that's how I got rid of the flywheel here, the flywheel, the illuminated orange fixture, the illuminated rod, There's a couple of steps in here. Now these blocks you can actually right click with an axe, but because they are oxidized, like you can't break them, right? But if you click it with an axe, you can break it. And if you place it back down, once it oxidizes again, you can't break it again. Same thing with these trapdoors, like you can't break them, but if you right click them with the axe, this armor sucks, then it does work. But once it like re-oxidizes, it's protected again. So it's pretty neat there. But actually, like I dug out this behind this area a little bit to set up my replication stuff, kind of flush on this side. And for the replication stuff, I've got these power flowers making red matter. That way, I've always got full matter tanks over here for replication. And then these platforms I just added in over the green carpet platforms that are out here. I didn't know how to break the blocks before I made all this. Yeah, I was trying to build, so I thought, so what I was going to do, if I go to the actual home, so I was going to build in here. This was the spawning area. I was going to build in here as much as I could, and then just use the other areas, like using the healing well. I was going to use this as another base area. And then I was going to expand out into some of the other like dungeons and just find a dungeon that I like and build my base in that. And then I was in the world engine and I had to, you got to build stuff in there. You got to put stuff around the world engine. And as I was placing blocks, I was like, wait a minute. I can place blocks in here. If I can place blocks in here, why don't I just use this huge area as a base? So that's what I did. So I think it's pretty neat. But we got to go back this way. And now we got to go this direction. Another 1,200 blocks to get to the Snow Queen. Yeah, it's been a minute since I was on Star Technology. Maybe about a week or two. I did do a stream. The last time I was on, I streamed it. But the world is so laggy. My TPS is so bad, especially when I'm streaming, because I've got like 1,200 solar panels. So I need to get rid of those. I think what I'll do after this pack is do some like behind the scenes grindy work on Star Technology, but then also getting on the members server for Moni Factory. Maybe working through that. I'm not sure how far the guys got on there, but we got, I think there's like 4 of the YouTube members are playing on there. 100 blocks. Oh, I was wondering why it was lagging so bad. There's another grotto up here that's trying to load in. The server is a Moni Factory. The most, I think it's the most recent version of Moni Factory that's publicly available. So if you download it through, I think CurseForge or what's the other one? Prism Launcher. Those are the two that I'm familiar with. Um, I think it's the most recent version. They do have like a dev version that you could download. I mean, if you guys are interested, it's kind of like it's like an open world. So if you want to get in, um, just becoming a YouTube member, it's like $1 a month, whatever, and that just goes towards paying for the server. But you guys would be more than welcome to like join in the base, join in the progress. So Nomi Factory, so the original was Omni Factory, and the original dev of Omni Factory stopped updating it, and then the somebody else took over, and I want to say that's what Nomi Factory was. So it was like an unofficial / official fork of it. Like they didn't get the like original files and stuff, I think, from Omni Factory, but they got like permission from the Omni Factory like dev to work with the like stuff. Much further do we need to go? Another 133 blocks. So I could probably do it just moving through here. And then Moni Factory is the most recent version that is being actively updated consistently. I should be able to do this. Yeah. Open this 29 more blocks. Okay, that was close enough. Hey, Slayer, welcome to the YouTube channel. You're officially a knight of the round table. You must defeat the Alpha Yeti before entering this vault. That's fine. Slide the crab around. Slides the lands on the wool. Okay. So you need to come over to here. Come here. Do I hit you? Oh. Okay, so you come to me. You obtained the TF Snow stage. Okay, I can't get those Aurora blocks. So Slayer, you're going to want to join the Discord if you haven't already. And then in there, once you're in the Discord, send me a message with your like Minecraft username so I can put you on the whitelist. Let's see. The canopy bookshelves I'll take. Brown splinter. Diamond minotaur axe. I'll take the gem. Huge lily pad. What is this used for? Make a crown. All right. So we've got the Snow Queen. Let's see how fast the Snow Queen dies. Okay, that was simple enough. What is this? Snow Guardian. What does this Snow Guardian drop? Robust Twilight Saplings. Is there a, let's see. Can you use it in the bonsai? Oh. Hey. Those guys don't look like they drop anything useful. I should just make a bunch of lockpicks. Ooh. Looks like it's spawning them with different armor. These chests don't seem terrible. Okay. So actually, let's see, I got the Snow Queen. I have access to 2 new vaults after you kill the Yeti, okay. So now we just have the Lich and the, or not the Lich, the Hydra. The Hydra is 4,000 blocks that way. So we're probably going to need to take one. We're probably going to need to take the west portal. Let's check out this charm. Automatically applies the link spell. Yeah, I don't care about that. Don't need that. Frost gem used to inlay the Lich crown. Interesting. Don't care. Let's go back home. And then let's try what where did I get these from? Are there some, because it jumps like deep slate, nether, and are there twilight shards that I don't know about? You can look at mob drops by you on the deep mob simulation orb when searching their name in JEI and left click the product. Oh, that would be helpful. Probably. Let's see. Let's search the quests. Locating the Twilight. Echoes Archive. Okay. Meet the Twilight. Final Twilight Vault. Okay, so I'm not seeing a good way. Okay, so let's try Ocean West. Let's see. All right, Slayer, I got your message. Let's do this. Or wait, no, it's this one. We will add you to the whitelist. And then this guy. That is, I sent you a message, and that is the IP address. Okay, so how far away is this? 1,000 blocks. We're gonna go that way and then that way. 1,300 blocks, actually. So 2,600, 1,300. But it might make more sense to go to the end north. So that goes there. End north portal makes more sense. Come on, teleport. Now you are saying this way, still 1,500 blocks, huh? All right. But this will be the last little bit that we need, and then we'll be able to get dragon hearts. What pack are you playing, or packs are you playing now, Bjorn Valley? Didn't you play Reclamation? Did I see you playing Reclamation? I said after this, I think I'll kind of bounce back and forth. I think I'm gonna play Star Technology behind the scenes, at least until I can get my um like reactors set up. Work project. Yeah, work sucks. I've got to get reactors set up in Star Technology. That way I'm not tanking my world with solar panels. And then I think having the reactors set up gets me closer to having more LUV stuff. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of scaling up that I need to do with Star Technology on a couple of things. The alloyed blast furnaces. The alloy blast furnaces. I need to kind of spam a couple of those down in like a quad format to work on just like one specific material. I almost got stuck in a death loop in this dungeon. Yeah, there is a lot of grinding that you got to do with Star Technology, but I don't know, it's kind of just I mean, that's Greg Tech packs, I feel like. Because, like, you get to new stages, and it's like, okay, yeah, like, you were able to dip your toes into the new voltage tier. But to really be able to use it, you're going to have to like scale up again. I think Star Technology is probably a good pack for streaming. Or Greg Tech packs are good packs for streaming. I think they're good for YouTube content if you're the type of person who can like really sit down and play a lot. And you like really enjoy that. 166 blocks. Oh, we're starting to tank a little bit. 63 blocks. One more click. Oh, I went to open my inventory. Okay, we need another dislocator. Running a lot off camera. Yeah, that's really hard. Yeah, that's really hard when you put in a ton of effort and then you're like, wait a minute, what did I even do? And like, how do I update the audience? So that's why I started using the clipboard. Where do I have it? This guy here. So you use the clipboard and just like add in stuff of like what you did as you're doing it. So on my playthrough, that's how I was like keeping track. Letting the audience know what I was doing. Let's put that away. We don't need that dungeon anymore. Use the head, solve the passcode. Use the something above the passcode to something the computer. Okay. Bud, you don't want to fight me. Quad jet. Flame bracer. Fleet immunity to magical fire. Right? Ancient metal ingot. Do we need this? Defraggle and Replictroplex. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, we don't need any of that. All right, so we have to use the heads, apparently. What are these? Chiseled deep slate. What did this say? Use the head, solve the passcode, and use the heater to... Okay, so that... Do I need them to, like, go in a circle? That wasn't it. Let's see. So if we're starting at 1, it's going to go 1, 7, 5. That can't be right. Or is this the first one? Let's reset that. This one is number 1. So 1, 6. 2. 4. 8. 5. 7. 3. That wasn't it either. Okay. I don't understand. Use the heads of feel like I did what it wanted. Look at the way the heads are facing. It's a big loop. Right. So that one fired to here, right? So 1 fired to 6. And then 6 is firing to 2. 2 is firing to 4. 4 is firing at 8. 8 is firing at 5. 5 is firing at 7. 7 is firing at 6 or 3. Or is this the orientation? So 1 is firing at 7. 7 is firing at this one. Which is, that's 6, 5, 4. 4 is firing at 8. 8 is firing directly across at 2. 2 is firing at That's 6, which is there. Which is firing at 3, which is firing at 5. Okay. Okay, that's annoying because you had to turn it. So it would have made more sense to put that like on the floor. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, Mr. Hydra. Let's see how well the Hydra handles the chainsaw. Now, right, so you don't need the carbonite gas, right? But is there a Hydra? There's a Hydra data model, which gets us the prediction, which gets us fiery blood. So I do want that. So, model framework, deep learner. Let's come over here. Spawn this dude. Come here, bud. Wait, you're not the Hydra. Do you drop fiery blood? What is the Wad jet? Wad jet? No. The quest in the last paragraph. Does that come from here? So we got the trophy. The fiery blood is used. Oh, the dragon heart has matter. Okay, okay, okay. What are you? Gaslings? Open up this guy. Take those. Don't care about any of that. We don't need this for anything. Okay, the final quest. The Night Compass Vault. Why did we not get that? Oh, it's right there. 1,500 blocks that way. So we can just go north, I think. We'll just go directly north. Now I can make the heart. Do we need this? What do we need this for? The Ergas data model? What are you used for? Just to make fiery tears? We don't need that though, right? $400 blocks north. Take this one. $300 blocks. This is protected. So let's go this way. I think this will go under the chicken. I'm hoping, at least. Where I picked up iron from. Nope. It's not. There we go. $250 blocks closer. $150 blocks. Okay. Almost there. Now I think I could craft. Oh no, I don't have the ether gas. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to craft that today. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get to it, but 3.5 hours was not enough time. 22 blocks. Will this work? 5 blocks closer? 3 blocks closer. It's loading. All right. We need this locator. And get you renamed. Night Vault. Night Vault. Rid of that. Don't need the compass anymore. Okay. What type of energy does a build craft quarry use? Obviously, MJ. How do we do this? Click, click, click. Is it loading? How do I activate this? Oh, it's just being really slow. Okay. What generates stress units in Create? Water wheel, mixer, pulley, or a depot? The water wheel. I don't know which one is supposed to be working. Was this supposed to break? I don't know. So I just walk into it. What type of point-to-point tunnel is not an AE2 feature? Spatial. Energy, fluid, redstone, spatial. So you just walk up to it. What year did the original Stoneblock come out? Ooh, 16, 17, 18, or 19? I'm gonna say 19. Yay! Wait, no, that's the wrong answer. So I gotta fight these guys. Bro, you do not want to be locked in here with me. Telling you, you don't want to be locked in here with me. Doesn't work out for you. I'll let all of you spawn. Ooh, the kobolds. Those might be nice to have data models for. King spiders, huh? I'm gonna put away that armor. Come on. All right, one more. Maybe one more, I don't know. What item can tame a wolf? Bones. I feel like that was pretty low-hanging fruit, right? All right. So I've got a fight to do in here. A wraith. I'll let all you guys spawn. Now what are you gonna do? Okay. A bunch of armor, so let's get rid of all of this. I just got, what is that? Trophy? The Night Phantom Trophy. Not used for anything. Got a bunch of gear here. Ether gems. Those don't have a uses. Night metal. I could arc furnace that down. Got 2 trophies. Nice. Okay. Think there's anything in here that I need. Let's see. We got money. Oh, what's our upgrade? Hopefully it's a good one. A Bully's gold helmet. Absolutely goated. Fantastic. Crazy. Couldn't be better. The Ergast prediction gets us the trophy. What do we need the trophy for? Is that like the one trophy we don't have? We don't have the Naga trophy. I don't know how we would go about getting that. Let's go speak to the Echo of Twilight, though. Go. Mr. Twilight. Hey, buddy. Let's see. Enemy dust, Carbonite Golem, Firelight Giant, Cobalt. Oh, we could buy a Cobalt. And, oh, the Hydra data model. Okay. So we need all of those. What is that? What were those called? Search at Twilight. Oh, I have them in my inventory still. Submit, 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 submit. And let's assemble them. Start a recording. Oh, well, it placed them. Neat. Where did it place the other one? So there's those. Should be like one more. Where did it place the other one? Where did it place the other one? There was 5. Where was it supposed to place it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Now, the next thing that'll be up will be the Abyssal Sacrifice. Fantastic, but I'm not going to be able to do that today. Very close to being able to get the heart. I just need to do the wither stuff, but I don't have time for that today. These I don't think need for anything. The fabrication directive. What is this for? Stores selections from loot fabricator. Right click. I don't need this because we don't need the Carmenite. Castle door. Don't need that. Fiery tears. We don't need that because we don't need fiery metal. Hydra chops we don't need. Just the fiery blood. Okay, so I do need to get a simulation chamber. And importer. Exporter. You are going to be Diction Matrix with a crafting card. And that. Power. Take that. And once we get prediction. Put that there and say you make fiery blood. Take one of those. Put those in drawers. Here and there. And that's everything. All that's easy. Just be getting one dragon heart once we get the ether gas. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. So thanks, guys, for stopping in. Thanks. Thanks, Slayer, for becoming a member. Bjornvelli, good luck in everything that you've got going on. Up the inventory. We don't need this, right? Don't need fiery tears. Thanks, you guys. You have a great day too. Hopefully the next time you see content on this pack, well, it'll either be one more like final stream or it'll be a video about me finishing it. Thanks for stopping in.